Welcome to Steel Curtain Productions. Please hit the likes and subscribe down below in your right hand corner. Muchly appreciate that. Thank you to my subscribers and followers. Muchly appreciate your support from the bottom of my heart. Share it with your friends and family. And please, if you come across the channel, please don't leave without subscribing and hitting the likes. Helps the channel grow. And as you can know, if you know anything about the Curtain Productions, we're all about transparency as far and giving you the facts as they fall, not gossip land, just to get a story. And we don't use clickbait to get you here. Anyway, this is a review of Week 12, which ended up being a disaster for the Steelers. And this game will come back to haunt them when they either just missed the playoffs or are fighting for a wild card. One way or the other, this game is going to come back to haunt the Steelers. This is a should have win. Anyway, first quarter we get 7-7 tie, and I'm keeping this very brief. I'm not even going to go in heavy on this because I'm so disgusted with this game. And then the Steelers at the second quarter, 14-10, they added on. Then the Bears added 7 in the third, none for the Steelers, and 7-7 in the final quarter, which gives the Bears a 3-point victory. And the very first pass of the game was a joke. Mason Rudolph throws an interception. First pass. Can't do that. And that's why I said putting all your eggs in the basket on Aaron Rodgers was a mistake. You need to have a 1-2 punch, and we don't have it. And nothing, no knock against Mason. Close game, but these are too crucial of games you just can't just lose. And that's the problem of why you put a third string quarterback in there. This is what's going to happen. So anyway, Mason Rudolph throws for 171 yard. Caleb Williams throws to 239. One touchdown pass from uh, Mason, and we get 3 touchdown passes from Williams. Just there's nothing, there's not enough positives to talk about here. And yet we had a strip sack. This is a game, TJ Watt has a strip sack and did so well in that department. And it just wasn't enough because you don't have you know, uh, he makes a sack and did so many things well. Um, it's sad. It's sad because the Steelers blew this game. They blew this game, and there's not much to say. I mean, we had a couple touchdowns. Nothing's Metcalf gets one. Calvin um, or Warren gets one, I believe. And it's just not enough for a team that needs much more. Um, yeah. So Warren got a touchdown. They both had running touchdowns, and great and dandy, but it's just not enough. This will come back. I've said this team was mediocre. I'm starting to think they're even below mediocre. I'm disgusted. I'm not even going to put a whole lot into this. I've warned about this, that I did not think the Steelers made the right move. Like I said, I like Aaron Rodgers, but that's the man's past his prime and gets a busted wrist. What are you going to do? You're going to run on Mason Rudolph. You got to run on Mason Rudolph the rest of the way because you don't have a proper second string quarterback or someone. Last year was a better 1-2 punch with Wilson and Fields. And I'm sorry, I would have went along worst case scenario with that. What you put all your eggs in one basket for Aaron Rodgers. Well, there you go, Steelers. There you go. You paid for what you got, and you get for what you paid for. Sorry, I'm diehard, but disgusted with some of the decision making on the way this team has been run, and it's coming back to bite us in the ass. And mark my words, you heard it here. This game will come back to haunt us. We do this every year. And although you're going to run out of gas, now we just allowed Baltimore back in to tie us at the top, and that's just foolish. Anyway, I don't see a positive. I don't see the Steelers getting in the playoffs. So you've seen it here at Steel Curtain Productions. Sad to say, we thank God we got Metcalf and Watts. At least there's something, guys like that there's some positives. Bad decision making when it comes to the quarterback situation. This is the worst I've seen in their decision making, putting all your eggs in one basket. Not a good idea. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you here at Steel Curtain Productions. God bless. We'll get you in week 13 review. And I'm sorry that it's not more positive, but I do not like what I see in Steel Land. God bless.